What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about the top five, well, the projected top five quarterback rooms heading into the 2023 season. I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know Oregon and Bo Nix is ranked at number 7. So they coming. They coming. So anyway, but Bo Nix has put Oregon on the map once again with his quarterback play over there in the Pac-12. And they say with Bo Nix, Oregon can win the Pac-12. That remains to be seen. But anyway, at number 6, you got Oklahoma. Do Oklahoma deserve that number 6 ranking? Not in my opinion, but hey, according to 24/7 Sports, they got the number 6 quarterback room in the country with Dillon Gabriel and Jackson Arnold as the backup. All right, here we go. At number 5, you got the Tennessee Volunteers under the leadership of Josh Heupel. Josh Heupel has came into Tennessee and changed that offense all the way around. Okay, Hendon Hooker is gone. In comes Joe Milton, who got a lot of playing time last season after after Hendon Hooker got hurt, went into the bowl game and shredded Clemson, just like they shredded my Alabama Crimson Tide through the air. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, whoever Tennessee play, all right, they're going to try to find the weakness or the mismatch, and they're going to exploit it. And if you don't fix it, they're going to continue to go right back to it. And I don't have no problem with it. They did it against my Alabama Crimson Tide last year. And hey, we deserved it because Nick Saban and daggone Pete Golden didn't fix shit defensively. So go to it. Go to that well until it run damn dry. But anyway, Joe Milton, I'm big on Joe Milton. The guy can throw the ball with 1,000 goddamn yards. He got a hell of a arm, but when the game is on the line or it come down to it, can he be accurate and on time? All right. A lot of people say this is a gimmick offense that Tennessee runs. Okay, but if it's working and you're winning with it, why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Some people say that the quarterbacks is a product of the system. No, that's not true. Because those quarterbacks, while they on the field, they still got to make the reads. They still got to deliver the passes accurately and on time. Okay, they still got to run that offense. So it's not a product of the system. Anybody just can't get out there and do that shit. But anyway, you got Joe Milton and Nico Lamalava, whatever. I call him the $8 million man. Okay, I think Nico will get a lot of playing time this season because I think Tennessee will get some big leads in some game and get a big lead early. And Nico can come in there and get some playing time and get some experience. Okay, Josh Heupel is high on both of these guys. Okay, so hey, hopefully they get the job done, and maybe Tennessee can make the playoffs. Maybe, hopefully, but I don't know because they got to play Georgia. Can they beat Georgia? And I don't know. Georgia got to come to Neyland Stadium, so it might be a chance. Can they come to Tuscaloosa and get a win? I doubt it. It could happen, but I doubt it. So, hey, but I do think Tennessee will have a great season, and I do think Tennessee deserves this ranking that they got. So it is what it is. Joe Milton, even though he was a backup, he threw for almost 1,000 yards at 971 yards and 10 touchdowns. He didn't have any interceptions, so he takes care of the ball. So hey, and he's a dual threat. He can get it done with his legs too. So it is what it is. Tennessee is the 5th ranked quarterback room heading into the 2023 season. At number 4, you got the North Carolina Tar Heels with Drake May and Connor Harrell. Drake May, outstanding quarterback, had an outstanding season last year, 4,321 yards through the air, 38 touchdowns, to only 7 interceptions. Plus, he's a dual threat quarterback. Okay, he ran for almost 700 yards last season and 7 touchdowns. Matter of fact, 698 yards and 7 touchdowns last season. Dual threat. Get it done with his legs. Get it done through the air. Okay, so it is what it is. Connor Harrell, he's a true freshman, so he's not going to really get into playing time unless something happens to Drake May. And I hope all of these daggone quarterbacks stay healthy. All of them. You want to compete against the best. But they do. They do got Tad Hudson. So they got him. And matter of fact, goddamn Harrell beat out him, so he ain't gonna see no playing time. Then they had a backup from last year, Jacoby Griswold, but he transferred to Arkansas, and now he's the backup to KJ Jefferson. So, but with Drake May, I do think, North Carolina deserve to be in the top 10, but at number 4, I don't know. I beg to differ. So it is what it is. So then you got, but they at number 4, North Carolina. Then you got at number 3, the Texas Longhorns, Quinn Ewers, Arch Manning, and Malik Murphy. Quinn Ewers was having a great season until he got hurt against Alabama. Well, I ain't gonna say that because he got hurt the second game. I believe it was the second game of the season last season. No, it wasn't. What, the first game? I believe Alabama and Texas was the first game of the season last year. I believe. I'm not really sure, and I'm not going back to look. But anyway, he got hurt against Alabama. All right, but he came back and he didn't look the same. I know that for a fact because I watched him. He didn't look the same once he got back. So, but some people are projecting Quinn Ewers to be a Heisman Trophy candidate this season. I'm not that high on the guy, Jesus. All right, but I think, with this running back room, they got Arch Manning. I think the reason why they put Texas at number 3 is because of Arch Manning, which some people think Arch Manning should be the starter. I don't know where they get that from, because he doesn't. I'm sure he got a lot of things that he need to work on. So it is what it is. He just coming out of high school. I don't care that he a 5-star. I don't care that he carried a Manning name. In my opinion, he's getting all of his hype because of the Manning name. But anyway, back to Quinn Ewers. Threw for over 2,100 yards last season, 15 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Got to clean up the interceptions. He threw for over 2,000 yards and 15 touchdowns, even though he had to sit out some games with injuries. But hey, do Texas deserve to be the number 3 ranked team in the nation? In my opinion, no. But Steve Sarkisian had high praise for these guys, okay? So Steve Sarkisian saying they got camaraderie in the quarterback room, which you need, okay? He said after the spring game in Quinn Ewers, he's seen a lot of improvement. Far as Arch Manning, the only thing he said is Arch Manning was just getting his foot on the ground. He got to get used to the speed of the game. Got to get used to college offenses, which is true, all right? So you can't just throw the guy in the fire like that unless he come in and just play off the chain in scrimmages and all this shit. I just don't believe he can do it. But, Quinn Ewers, he got the experience. Whatever. I don't think Texas deserved to be the number 3 ranked quarterback room in the nation. But hey, according to 24/7, they are the projected number 3 quarterback room in the country. But it is what it is, man. At number 2, we got the LSU Tigers, Jaden Daniels and Garrett Nussbaum. Do I think they deserve the number 2 ranking? I think they should be in top 5. I really do. But number 2, maybe. It's hard to say about LSU. But hey, it is what it is. But they got Jaden Daniels coming back, a great quarterback. I was saying beginning of last year I wasn't high on him, but the guy continued to improve and impress in his first year in the SEC. Okay, scored the game-winning touchdown in overtime against my Alabama Crimson Tide. But it is what it is. That's in the past, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, Jaden Daniels, dual threat quarterback, get it done with his legs and his arm. Threw for over 2,900 yards last season, 17 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. All right, he almost had an 80% QBR. He was at 79%, so that's damn good. Anyway, Jaden Daniels, he can get the job done. You can lean on him because, like I say, he's a dual threat quarterback. The offense can lean on Jaden Daniels. When the plays break down, he can get it done with his legs. So it is what it is. Jaden Daniels. Then you got Garrett Nussmeier, who was a starter at LSU at one point until Jaden Daniels transferred in. Then they put him at the backup. So it is what it is. Matter of fact, Jaden Daniels, he did run for 885 yards last season and scored 11 touchdowns with his legs. So he can get it done either way, like I continue to say. And he impressed me last season. Okay, from the middle point on, he impressed me. Okay, I know he didn't win against Georgia. Oh, that's fine and dandy. All right, I know Tennessee went into Death Valley and ate them up. But that was early in the season too. So give him time. Well, matter of fact, 2023, I think Jaden Daniels will play much better, and he'll have much better stats than he did last year. That's how I feel. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. But LSU got the number 2 ranked quarterback room heading into the 2023 season. Let's just say projected. At number 1, you got the USC Trojans with Caleb Williams, Heisman Trophy winner Malik Moss, and Malachi Nelson. We all know Caleb Williams is a great quarterback. He did his thing at LSU. Not LSU, but Oklahoma. He did his thing at Oklahoma. And when Lincoln Riley decided that he gonna leave Oklahoma and go to USC, Caleb Williams followed him and picked up right where he left off. Didn't miss a beat. Matter of fact, he got better. Okay, so hey, shit happens, man. Shit happens. And he'll be back once again. So it is what it is. And I think Caleb Williams is going to have another outstanding season, man. So, and Lincoln Riley ain't going to let up. Only problem Lincoln Riley got is his defenses. And supposedly they supposed to be working on the defense. They got Bear Alexander. Maybe he can come in and make a difference. So, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do think that USC deserves this number 1 ranking. You know, at the quarterback position. I do think that. So, but they still got behind him, Caleb Williams, they got Malik Moss and Malachi Nelson. All right. And you know, Lincoln Riley talked about him. He said Miller, he done progressed, and but he got a lot of room to grow, which all quarterbacks always have room to grow anyway. But it says but he's really improved physically, and I think that that's been apparent to everybody in the program. He's throwing the ball better, he's moving better, and I think he's very confident in his knowledge of the system and where to go with the ball and what to do. So that's our praise for the backup quarterback. Hey, it is what it is. But I'll tell you what, if Caleb Williams stay healthy, this USC offense gonna continue to be nasty. And with Caleb Williams healthy, they are projected to be a daggone playoff contender. So that remains to be seen. It could happen. It could not. But if he stay healthy, it's a very good possibility. I'll just put it that way. So, hey, it is what it is. But those are the projected top 5 quarterback rooms heading into the 2023 season. At number 5, Tennessee Volunteers. At number 4, North Carolina Tar Heels. At number 3, Texas Longhorns. At number 2, the LSU Tigers. And at number 1, the USC Trojans. That's all I got for today. And I'll talk to y'all. Well, matter of fact, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And I'll talk to y'all later, and roll tide.